Well, I'm back. Installed the knob in the car. Bad news is it doesn't light up, as you can see with the indicator. I did all the wiring as shown in this chart here to the connectors. This is sort of identical to the other DCT knob, but from the M6 and M3. Wired it the same way to our connectors in the E46. Yeah, it's not lighting up or anything like that. I don't know. The one problem with this, not really a problem, but something I didn't understand, was to find the ground plug. So I'm going to go back to the drawing board and play around with finding the ground plug. But it looks good in the car. It's not too big. I bought my old knob to sort of compare. It's not like much bigger than the old knob, and it doesn't stick out much higher than the old knob. The old knob went like up to there, and it comes up to there with the peak. It looks good. It works. I could put it all the gears. I go into MS, downshift, upshift, and it feels good. You know, it doesn't feel big or anything like that. It fits right in the boot. I have to work on the boot a little bit more. I ordered another boot that I'm gonna modify, a bigger boot, to probably maybe even delete this whole Steptronic plate and just put like a manual boot over it. To sort of make it look nicer, I guess. I'll play around with it, see how it looks. But good news is the knob fits. It works. It doesn't light up, but you know, it goes through all the gears. There's a button there you can push. There's a button on top. These have electronic functions, so they won't work in our car. One question that someone had before was, put the car in the park, was the safety features of not having the shift lock button, because this doesn't have this shift lock button. Once your foot is not on the brake, I'm sorry, let's put it in the park. Once your foot is not on the brake, it won't shift at all. The minute you put your foot on the brake, then it'll shift. Shift lock is activated with the brake, so it's not like danger or concern or anything like that. And also, if you drive, I'm gonna put the parking brake up. So like if I'm driving and once my foot is in the brake, it's not gonna it only shifts into neutral, but it won't shift into reverse. You know, and then I can shift. It won't even shift back into drive until you put your foot back in the brake. So yeah. So, and if you're in reverse, I think reverse shift between park and reverse, but you can't shift into drive unless you put your foot back on the brake. And yeah, take that off, and yeah, my car will drive, as you can see with the knob, and there's no issues. I'm gonna reverse, and normally this would light up to let you know you want to reverse, but it only lights up there. So I got to work on my wiring a little better. So I'm just reversing right now. Back into my spot. And that's it. I'm going to put it in the park. And I'll just show you what's going on underneath the boot real quick. See, my wiring is all there that I tapped into. I'm just going to remove this and maybe just unplug it for right now, since it's not giving me the results I want. But yeah, it works. It looks good in the car. It fits firmly over the stock, as you can see there. I zip tied the leather boot is zip tied to the DCT stock. Let me take it off to show you guys. Yeah, so it comes off with some effort. I mean, it goes on there firmly. Put the camera down. Yeah, and it stays firmly in place. No issues. That's my reverse sensor. Yeah, that's it. I'm just gonna get a different boot to just make it look nicer. But it looks nice. Looks OEM with the BMW logo and such. Yeah, I'm very happy with it. No more wooden shifter. I play around with this for a while. It's totally irreversible, so I'm not like messing up my car permanently. I could always put this back in there when I'm ready to maybe sell the car later on if I'm tired of this. But you know, it looks good. It works well. No issues. I just wish it would light up. That's the only thing I gotta work on soon. Alright, so this is a DCT knob from 2010 5 Series and X5, and I'm not sure why the BMW cars come with this. I know the 3 Series doesn't come with this until 2011. The Z4 also gets this in 2010 this year, the new Z4. And this is the DCT Sport Package Shift Steptronic knob, and that's what this is. Alright.